In this meditation, we use the head as the object of awareness. We begin by adjusting our posture so that the skull is balanced between the shoulders, reducing the amount of strain on the neck. Notice if your jaw is clenched or tight, and if it is, allow it to soften and relax. Feel the muscles in your forehead, your cheeks, and near your ears, and allow them to soften and smooth out. Feeling the back of your neck release and soften as your shoulders become heavy and easily hang off the frame of your bones. Feeling the muscles in your arms, your wrists, your hands and your fingers as they relax. Balance your torso over your hips and your pelvis so that you're not slouching and so that you're not working very hard to remain upright. Notice your chest and your upper back, your mid-back, and then your lower back. Letting those areas relax and become soft as you continue breathing in a more and more relaxed way. Noticing that as you breathe in, your stomach expands, and as you breathe out, it releases and contracts ever so slightly. Breathing in again, you feel the relaxation and the pleasurable sensations spreading throughout your torso. Breathing out, feeling your torso, your shoulders and your head softening and relaxing even more. Checking your hips, your pelvis, the buttocks, the groin, your thighs, your knees, your lower legs. Feeling your ankles and your feet and your toes. Looking for any area where there might be a little bit excess tension or tightness. Breathe in, feeling those areas of tightness, and as you breathe out, invite them to release, to relax, and soften. Take 2 or 3 deep breaths in, feeling your whole body from the top of your head to your toes. And as you exhale, allow everything to relax even further. Breathing in, scanning your whole body for any tension or tightness. Feeling your tummy expand as you breathe in. Breathing out, inviting everything to release, to let go. And then continue breathing, just allowing your whole body to be just as it is. Now bring your attention to your head, and particularly to your scalp, and then the bone underneath, the skull. Feel any tension or tightness that might be there, especially in the bone, slight pressure or a dullness. You may or may not feel like your thoughts are pressing out against the inside of your skull, creating a very subtle pressure against it. As you breathe in as if you were inhaling through your skull, especially the top and the forehead and the sides, your temples. Breathing in, feeling your skull absorbing air and energy. Breathing out, relaxing and softening the bone of your skull. And it's really just an intention that you're using as you breathe this way. You just imagine that you're inhaling or receiving energy from outside in through your head. And as you exhale, you invite that part of your skull to just soften a little bit more. Just use your intention. But as you exhale and feel your entire body relaxing further and further, you can include your skull and allow it to relax and soften and release with every exhale. Let's spend 2 or 3 breaths now doing this, that as you breathe in, you feel your whole body, and as you exhale, your whole body, and especially your skull, soften and release. Allow the experience of your skull to soften further and further with every breath, until it seems as if the skull itself is disappearing, as if it's less physical and more just energetic. It may begin to feel light or invisible or permeable. And notice your thoughts. If there seems to be an abundance of thoughts or excess thoughts or strong emotions, you can use your attention now, and as you exhale, invite those thoughts to just flow through the boundary of your skull and out of your head. Breathe in, feel the quality inside your head. How many thoughts are there? How fast are they moving? What sensations are there? And as you exhale, allow them to drift out of your head and out into space. They can drift out the sides of your head or out of your forehead or even just the very top of your head. Let them do what seems most natural. It's just an invitation that as you exhale, you let them be released. And as you exhale and they flow out of your head, you feel your skull softening even further, becoming completely invisible, completely permeable, almost like an artificial boundary that can no longer hold in any pressure, and the pressure is released. And you feel a little bit more relief with every exhale. If you had only a few thoughts, then they may be finished being released from your head, or if you still have many more, it can seem like a river of thoughts escaping from your head, and either one is completely fine. Let's spend a few more breaths doing this, checking to see how it feels inside the head on the in-breath, and on the exhale, inviting it all to just escape and flow out through the skull, out into space. Remembering to allow your whole body soften on the exhale as well. Letting those thoughts flow out, out, out into space. And your head begins to feel more empty and open, with less and less pressure inside. As the pressure is released, you start to feel enjoyable sensations in your scalp, in your face, and those feelings may spread downward through the rest of your body. A sense of pressure may be replaced with a sense of energy, yet it's a comfortable energy. If your eyes are still open, I invite you to close them now. As we go inward into the center of our head, begin by feeling your eyes. Feel your eyes as they rest inside their socket. You can feel the muscles in the back of the eyes, in the back of the eye sockets. They might feel dull, they might feel tired or a little sore, and they might just feel a little bit more solid than the eyes themselves. But just let your awareness rest on that sensation of the back of the eyes and the eye sockets. And then let your attention come between the eyes, inside your head, and then drift backward as if you're going deeper and deeper back inside your own skull, inside your brain. Don't worry about being precise or exact about where you are. Just drift back behind the eyes into the space inside the skull. And notice, what are the qualities here? The back of the eye sockets felt particularly solid, but now that you're further back inside the head, what does it feel like? Is it still solid? Is it achy? Or is it more empty and open? Is it just the experience of darkness? Or does there seem to be light? And perhaps not physical light, but a sense of awareness, a sense of energy, or a sense of your own presence, of your own consciousness being present and aware inside the middle of your skull. So it's not an awareness of something in particular, it's not awareness of a physical object. It's more a sense of knowing, of being present. And I'll just refer to the sense of knowing, of awareness, as light. So notice this quality of light inside your skull. And as you breathe in, imagine that you're breathing directly into this light, breathing into your own awareness as it's located inside your head. And as you exhale, remain present to it. resting within your own awareness. Do not worry about the size of this light or where the boundaries are. It might seem like a small sphere, or it might feel like it fills your entire skull. And at times it may even feel like it extends beyond the boundaries of your head, out into the room, or even beyond. Do not be concerned with that. Do not try and change it. Instead, remain present with it exactly as it is. Remain aware of your own light. Rest within your own awareness. There's nothing to do but to bask in it. If any thoughts or feelings arise, do not do anything to control them. You can allow them also to bask in the light as they remain in the background of your mind, free to do whatever they need to do, while the rest of you remains present within your own light. At any point, if you feel any tension in your mind or in the rest of your body, simply take a deep breath in and exhale, inviting everything from the top of your head to the tips of your toes to soften further and further. Now I'll remain meditating with you quietly for the remainder of the session. And we can end here, having reconnected with our own inner awareness. Thank you.